What Edward Snowden has not revealed to the public, and what is his dead man's trigger, which means it's information that friends and associates of his have, and if anything happens to him, if he is killed, disappeared, comes down with some bizarre illness, he's poisoned, then they will release that information, or they will release the keys to that information, and then it becomes public. It's an insurance policy. It's called a dead man's trigger. And his dead man's trigger, I'm going to tell you what it is. And I'm not compromising his information at all, because I'm easy to write off as just a conspiracy theorist. But as soon as if he does release this information, it's impossible for the NSA to deny it, with his track record, with his credibility, with his associates. And the dead man's trigger, really one of the most damning Big Brother Orwellian issues, is the fact that the content, the audio of all phone calls is recorded and saved. Not just a record of who called who and when and how long the call lasted. No. I'm talking about the audio, every single phone call, virtually in the world, recorded, stored, and can be accessed using dictionary keyword searches. Now, I've reported on this in my book, Big Brother, The Orwellian Nightmare Come True, which came out now 3 years ago, and it's just more and more relevant every single day, thanks to people like Edward Snowden. And this information has been out in the public. At this point, it hasn't been reported in the mainstream. It leaks out little bits and pieces here and there by certain people, who then probably get a visit from the men in black threatening them, or their family, their children, telling them to just shut up. People like this guy, a former counterterrorism analyst, Tim Clemente, who, after the Boston bombing, let it slip that all phone calls are recorded, without a warrant, by the way. And CNN's Aaron Burnett was a little surprised. She says, oh, well, there's no way that we can get the audio of the conversation. And he clarified and said, oh, no, yeah, there is a way. I mean, everything's recorded. And, Aaron Burnett said, so they can actually get that? People are saying, look, that is incredible. Clemente says, no, welcome to America. All of this stuff is being captured as we speak, whether we know it or like it or not. Of course, you're supposed to have a warrant with probable cause and reasonable suspicion and specific information about the crime that is believed to have been or about to be committed. But the fact that the billions and billions of phone calls are recorded, have been recorded, without a warrant, puts the NSA in a very particular situation. So Edward Snowden has this information, is saving it as his dead man trigger. Various other people have this information as well. Proof, I mean, just imagine, it's one thing to be saying this. It's another thing to actually have the NSA official documents verifying that this is what they've been doing. You're probably familiar with Shazam and SoundHound, the apps that can listen to a song and just in a few seconds identify what it is. And that is what the NSA echelon type of a system has. So if they just wanted to, which, I mean, they do want to, which is what they do, search, let's say they just enter in, a list of all the men and women in Congress. Just enter in their names, click them as targets. Then they want to find out if they've ever mentioned the words Bohemian Grove in a private phone conversation. They can find that out. They can find that out in just a few seconds. Just like your app can determine the audio of a song playing in the mall or playing at the gym anywhere, just within a few seconds of listening to it. It's called, echelon dictionary keywords. So if this is revealed to the public and confirmed and verified, and if it makes it to the mainstream, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. It's we're entering into uncharted Orwellian territory here, and that's why they're just unleashing, secretly getting ready to unleash and building and securing all of their infrastructure, the facial recognition scanners, the FEMA camps, the absolute just Orwellian nightmare technology. Oh, and you don't think you have anything to hide? Oh, I don't have anything to hide. Oh, really? I guess Miss Teen USA didn't have anything to hide either. Cassidy Wolf, who had her webcam hacked into and then was blackmailed, or attempted to be blackmailed. She went to the FBI and they caught the perpetrator, who was then arrested and admitted that, yes, he had hacked into her webcam and snapped naked pictures of her in her bedroom. Because most people have their webcams, their laptops just sitting open there. And so the NSA does this to people, congressmen, people. They've never done this to me, or at least never that they've approached me and said this. And if they did, I would just tell them to release the video. It'd be great publicity for me. And so they know they're between a rock and a hard place with people like me who just simply don't care. But it's very intimidating to a lot of people if something like that were to happen to them. But people say, "Oh, I don't have anything to hide." Oh, yeah, really. I guess the Tea Party groups didn't, but that didn't stop the IRS from targeting them, poking around. So it's called Orwellian discrimination. See, because at some point in time, the government is going to just basically target people like me for extermination or just incredible frame-ups, setups, just poison people, come down with some bizarre illness, die. Pretty interesting, but thank you, Edward Snowden, for everything that he's done. Just the revelations just keep coming. They just intercept laptops, and they're just spying on people, playing World of Warcraft. Just spying on, the Angela Merkel's cell phone over there, the Chancellor of Germany. Yeah, I guess, she didn't really have anything to hide, but, Obama wants to find out what her private conversations are. And the Illuminati controllers in the NSA and the CIA and the FBI working all in concert with each other, with the Illuminati mafia. So don't give me this crap about not having anything to hide, because many people who don't have anything to hide, aren't doing anything illegal, aren't doing anything immoral, can still be discriminated against or ridiculed and embarrassed based off of medical history, personal problems, relationship problems, things like that. So anytime any moron just asks, "Oh, I don't have anything to hide," they just put them in their place. Bunch of morons these people are. So anyway, try to be nicer to people here in the new year. But it's just hard with so many mindless, mentally enslaved morons out there. Just can't understand, don't understand. So anyway, if this is new to you, it's not new to me, not new to a lot of people, but go and get my book, Big Brother, The Orwellian Nightmare Come True, on Amazon.com. Not available in stores. Get it on your e-reader, get yourself up to speed, because all of this is old news. I mean, 3 years old in Big Brother. Almost 10 years old now. I've reported on a lot of this in the Resistance Manifesto, in various chapters in that book, published in 2004. So 9 years old, revised a little bit in 2008. Still available in paperback and your e-reader. So anyway, that's really one of the biggest bombshells that Edward Snowden is keeping, his dead man's trigger. And again, I'm not compromising him at all or his safety by reporting on this, because he has the official documents. He has the clout, he has the recognition, the credibility, the track record, so that if and when he decides to release information like this, there's just going to be no question that this is accurate, that this is going on. Where somebody like me, it's a little bit easier to write off in the mainstream media, just to ridicule. "Oh, he's a conspiracy theorist. Oh, he talks about the Illuminati in the music industry. He's crazy. He must have smoked too much weed." So anyway, appreciate your support, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're new. Check out the previous videos. There's playlists on youtube.com/MarkDice. Videos broken down into different categories. Subscribe to my backup YouTube channel, The Resistance. youtube.com/The Resistance. And I will continue, as long as the Lord is willing, to let me bring you this news. So thanks for your support. And stay tuned, because there's more videos coming soon.